Is there a virtual queue for shows? If you're wondering whether you can use a virtual queue for shows, especially when visiting theme and amusement parks, let's break it down. Virtual queues are primarily used for managing the flow of guests at popular attractions and rides. For instance, at Disney World, virtual queues are in place for some of the newest and most popular rides, like Tiana's Bayou Adventure and Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind. Guests use the My Disney Experience app to join a virtual queue, receive a boarding group number, and get notified when it's their turn to ride. However, when it comes to shows, the situation is a bit different. Shows typically do not use virtual queues in the same way rides do. Instead, shows often operate on a scheduled basis, with specific showtimes throughout the day. Guests usually plan their day around these scheduled times and may need to arrive early to secure a good seat. That being said, some events and venues might use a form of virtual queue or reservation system for shows, but this is not as common as it is for rides. For example, a virtual queue might be used for special events or high-demand shows where managing the crowd is essential. In such cases, guests might use an app or website to reserve their spot and receive notifications when it's time to enter the venue. In general, though, shows at theme parks and other venues are more likely to follow a traditional scheduling system rather than a virtual queue. So if you're planning to watch a show, it's best to check the schedule and plan your day accordingly. To sum it up, while virtual queues are great for managing lines at rides, they are not typically used for shows. Instead, shows usually follow a set schedule, and guests need to plan around those times to ensure they can attend.